Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to talk about our second topic of this semester about horizontal or trend analysis, as well as vertical or common size analysis. This is part of the tools or types of financial statement analysis. Last week we have learned about overview of overall financial statement analysis. So in this topic, we start to learn about specific type of analysis, which are horizontal and vertical analysis. So let's look back a little bit about what financial statements are, even though you're very well aware of that. Financial statements, as you know, are prepared for the owners of organization mainly, even though as the time evolves, it has been also aimed to share information to the large groups of users. So the financial statements contain a lot of data, which are basically a large mass of raw data. And for this data to be useful for decision making, it has to be reorganized, processed, and converted into certain types of information or analysis. Hence, we can take necessary meaningful information from the financial statements or decisions. Hence, decision can be made. So, again, financial statement analysis is basically when we study relationship among various financial factors in a business, as disclosed by those financial statements, and also a study of the trends of these factors as shown in the series of financial statements. What does it mean by series? Because we may compare different years of financial statements or financial statements of different companies in the same industry or in different industries for a series number of years. Yeah? Okay, so in this meeting we cover two types of analysis basically, which are horizontal analysis and vertical analysis. Yeah? So horizontal analysis simply is a comparison of 2 years or more of the financial statements. Yeah? So it basically involves the preparation of comparative statement. Yeah? Horizontal analysis is also called as trend analysis sometimes. Yeah? Because it involves analyzing a series of financial statements for different years, yeah, to see the trend, the progress in the information given in the financial statements. The second that we will cover is vertical analysis. It involves an analysis of financial statement for the same year, yeah, but it would see the relationship between different items in the financial statement for the same year. So it's normally we have to prepare what is called as common size financial statement. Yeah? If just now for trend analysis, we prepare comparative financial statements. For vertical analysis, we prepare common size financial statements. Yeah? Well, the types of financial statement analysis may be termed differently as sometimes they may call comparative financial statement. We have ratio analysis, we have cash flow analysis, we have other types of analysis. Yeah. Okay. From the term itself, comparative financial statement is easily understood when the statements are prepared for different years to see the comparison. And we also calculate the changes in terms of percentage, in terms of the absolute amount to see the change from one year to another year. Yeah? So the comparative financial statement would provide the calculated changes in terms of the nominal amount as well as percentage and presented side by side, yeah, to see the change, yeah, from the periods. Yeah. Okay, a percentage can only be computed when a positive amount is reported in the base year, and it cannot be the amount of change cannot be stated as a percentage if the item in the base year was reported as a negative or zero amount. Yeah? So we must select a base year. Let's say 2000, we want to compare 2018 and 19. So 2018 will be the base year, yeah? Which is the earlier year of the comparative years that we select. Yeah? Okay, so it shows basically the dollar and percentage changes on the statement. Yeah. So the trend, the horizontal analysis will show us the trend pattern, yeah, in terms of percentage, as well as the amount itself, yeah, whether it goes up for certain items in the financial statement, whether it goes down, and it will also lead us to find out what's the relationship, yeah, why certain items like maybe the gross profit is decreasing when the sales is increasing. There might be a reason that can be explained from the analysis. Yeah? Okay, so how to calculate the trend percentage? We basically take the current year amount. Let's say just now 2018 and 2019. We take the current year, which is the 2019, or if we talk about our real current year, which is 2020. So 2020 is the current year amount, and we take the base year amount for how many years that we want to do the analysis. Then we take the earliest year of the analysis as the base year amount, and we times with 100%. Okay, when we do horizontal analysis, that we need to be cautioned that it does not fully discloses the weaknesses or strength of the company. Yeah? What it basically gives us from the horizontal analysis is for us to see the trend of various income statement and statement of financial positions figures of a company, and whether certain objectives have been achieved by the management or not. Let's say the company targets certain figures for net sales for the next year, and the horizontal analysis will indicate whether such target has been achieved or not. Yeah? And as well as to investigate unexpected increases or decreases in financial statement items, also to evaluate overall performance of the company. Yeah? And can we decide whether this company is strong or weak from the horizontal analysis? No, again, yeah. As I said just now, it does not fully give us information about the weaknesses or strength of the company. To analyze the strengths and weaknesses of a company, we need to use a different combinations of financial statement analysis tools, yeah, which involve maybe ratios and other types of analysis. Okay, just now we tried to calculate in terms of percentage. If you want to see the dollar change, it's very simple, which is the current year figure minus the base year figure. Yeah, if it is 2020, then we minus the base year. Let's say we select 2018 as the base year, so that becomes our base year figure. Yeah. Okay, let's see in this example for this company. Is provided a horizontal analysis for 2 years. So the base year and the current year. Yeah. So the dollar change was simply the current year minus the base year or the prior year in this context. Yeah? It could be more than 2 years. Yeah. And we see the change in percentage. Yeah? Which is the current year minus the base year divide by the base year amount, and then we times with 100%. Yeah, this is for income statement. The same thing for statement of financial position. Yeah, we can calculate the dollar change as well as the percentage change. Yeah. Okay. It also can give us the information of decrease or increase, yeah, in terms of the figures, yeah. Let's say the base year for this cash and bank balance 23,600, but for the current year it is 2,000. So basically there is a decrease of 21,600, yeah, and we can calculate the percentage decrease or increase in this particular item. Yeah, the same as we calculate just now, the dollar change and percentage change, but this we indicate whether it has decreased or it has increased. Okay, this is a further illustration about the horizontal analysis of comparative income statement, whereby we prepare 2 columns in terms of change in the amount and change in the percentage. Yeah? In accounting, I think you're very aware, very familiar that whenever we put in the bracket, it means we deduct. Yeah? So in this context, whenever we put in the bracket, it means a decrease. Yeah, it could be indicated in this way. It could be indicated with minus or plus amount. Yeah. Okay, in this example, it shows us that sales increased by 8.3%, yet the net income decreased by 21.9%. Yeah? So there is an interesting information that can be picked up from the horizontal analysis. Why the sales increase but net income decrease? Yeah? So when we check the whole items, we could identify that there were increases in both cost of goods sold, which is 14.3%, and operating expenses, which is 2.1%. Yeah? So the increase of this cost has offset the increase of sales, which leads to the decrease in the net income. Yeah? So it's very much logical analysis that can be performed from the change amount or percentage given by horizontal analysis. Yeah. Okay, now we see vertical analysis, or commonly known as common size analysis. If just now we see the comparative financial statements for different years, yeah. Now we see financial statement in the same year, but we want to show each item on a statement as a percentage of a base figure within the statement. Yeah? Let's say an income statement, the base figure is the net sales, yeah? Which is the 100%. Yeah? We assume that as a 100%, and other items will be based on that figure. Yeah. So for statement of financial position, the base figure would be total assets or total liabilities and stakeholders equities. Yeah. So all other items are shown as a percentage of this base figure, yeah, which is the total assets for statement of financial position. Yeah. So in a vertical analysis, the percentage is computed by using the following formula. Percentage of a base is amount of individual item divided by amount of base item, and we times with 100%. Yeah? Times with 100. Yeah? Well, we normally do for one reporting period, the vertical analysis, but we can also do for a series of different reporting periods, yeah, to maybe we can see the different pattern, yeah, from one reporting period to other reporting period, how the changes in the common size analysis. Okay, so it basically focuses on relationship among financial statement items. Yeah, if horizontal, we focus on the trend. Yeah, how it has changed from one period to the next period. But for vertical, we focus on how one item is in relation to the other item, which is the base figure in the statement, whether it is income statement or statement of financial position. So how do we do the vertical analysis or common size analysis? We prepare the common size statement. The first step is we select the base, yeah, which is for statement of financial position is total asset, whereby for income statement is net sales or revenue. And we calculate percentage of each item to the base figure. Yeah? So percentage of each item in the statement, let's say in the income statement, we take one item in the income statement, we divide by the net sales figure, which is the base figure, and we times 100. Yeah? The same thing for percentage for certain items in statement of financial position. We take the item amount in statement of financial position. We divide by the total amount of the base figure, which is the total asset or total liabilities and equities. Yeah? So we see here example of Coca-Cola company for common size analysis for income statement. We take net sales as 100%. And then other items will be based on that net sales. Yeah? Let's say cost of goods sold. So we take 12,693, divide by the net sales figures, and we times with 100. So it indicates 36% gross margin of the net sales. Yeah? And we can compare for different period as well, yeah, to see how much it changed. Yeah? Let's say for this example, selling and administrating expenses increased from 36% in 2009. It goes up to 37% of the net sales figure. Yeah? And we can do the comparison of all other items at the same way. Yeah? Okay, the same thing that we can do for balance sheet. Yeah? We take the total asset as the base figure, which gives the 100% amount for this total asset or total liabilities and equities. And all other items will be calculated based on this base figure, yeah, of total asset. Yeah? So the same calculation. Yeah? So let's say, for example, cash and cash equivalents, 5,943. This is in millions dollars. We divide with the amount of total asset, which is 68,153, and we times with 100. Yeah. So cash and cash equivalents is 8.7%, composed of 8.7% of the total assets. Yeah. So it shows the magnitude or the size of specific items as compared to the total base figure amount. Yeah. Okay, so basically that's all the simple analysis of horizontal or trend analysis, as well as the vertical analysis. Your assignment for this meeting is to select one company for horizontal and vertical analysis, and you do 2 years analysis for horizontal and 1 year analysis for common size statement. Yeah, please select any company that you can get financial statement and later on submit on the e-learning. Okay. And another thing is you have to post a question on e-learning to indicate whether you understand or not about the topic. Thank you very much. I'll see you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.